Happy Halloween, and since I've already reviewed everything in the Monstober Spooktacular Weekend, there's still time for one more thing for me to do, and I've been given this episode of a Nick show called 100 Deeds of Eddie McDowd. Airing from 99 to 02, this show I do not remember at all, despite the fact that I was watching Nick at the time. So I'm not really sure what it's about, so I guess we should just watch the intro to see.
I'm Eddie McDowd. I'm a dog and I talk. I used to be a kid. A bad kid. And then I messed with the wrong guy.
Eddie, you have failed as a human.
Who turned me into a dog. Can you believe this? That freak turned me into a dog. To be a kid again, I have to do 100 good deeds, and the only person who can hear me talk is the last person I picked on. You? Now I'm living with this kid and his family. They love me.
Better get started on them good deeds.
Okay. I can at least say I'm intrigued. This is the 4th episode of the show, All Howls. Oh my god. It's not that funny of a pun.
Ah! Get it off, get it off, get it off! Ah!
Happy Halloween, losers.
I know I have to do all these good deeds to become a kid again, but can't I just bite her once?
Well, I guess I can't complain about the mouth effects too much. It was a TV budget in 1999. But why does the dog look stoned? It's a mix of an Australian Shepherd and Siberian Husky, two of the most adorable dogs on the planet, but putting husky eyes on any dog that isn't a purebred husky just looks uncanny. So if you weren't paying attention, Eddie, who has been turned into a dog until he does 100 good deeds, is staying with the family of this kid, Justin Taylor.
What? I remember when I was a kid, I'd go wild on Halloween.
Yes, Dad, you told me about the blackface thing, but I'm just not interested.
Unbelievable. A 12-year-old depressed on Halloween.
Unbelievable. A grown man with flour on his face.
By the way, the dog, or Eddie, is voiced by Seth Green, sounding like a 25-year-old man even though he's supposed to be a kid. Apparently as a human, he was played by Jason Dohring, who you may know from Veronica Mars and the Kingdom Hearts games. But they got someone else to voice him. It's like the opposite Mars Needs Moms. Instead of replacing Seth Green's voice, he's the one doing the replacing. Justin also has a sister named Gwen, played by Morgan Kibbe, who seems to have retired from acting, but has done some production work for musicians like Panic at the Disco, Harry Styles, and Lady Gaga. I don't know if I needed to tell you that, but I found it interesting. So as the intro says, Justin is the only one who understands the dog, leading to some hilarious misunderstandings when he is talking to him, but everyone thinks he's crazy. One good sign is the director of this episode is Paul Hohen, who directed several episodes of Even Stevens and Ned's Declassified, as well as DCOM such as Dad Napped, Invisible Sister, and the Zombies movies. And Let It Shine, but no one bats 1,000. Well, anyway, Eddie decides his good deed for today is to teach Justin to have fun. Or he could just go to a hospital and be a therapy dog for sick patients for 100 days. Boom, just solved the series. At school, everyone is dressed up except Justin.
Nice outfit.
Gwen, why didn't you tell me that everybody was dressing in costumes today?
Because it's Halloween, and I didn't think I needed to tell you that.
But I had nothing to do with her outfit.
The pointy hat is a completely fictional witch accessory.
Hi, Brenda Song. She plays Justin's best friend, Serifa Chung, which I think sounds racist. But Justin is then attacked by two bullies who pour ketchup on his face. And hey, unlike out at Jimmy's head, they actually have real ketchup. Back at home, Eddie goes after a banana in a fruit bowl and breaks it. This angers Dad.
This isn't a joke. Your dog just broke a very valuable bowl.
If it's valuable, why do you have it in the middle of the living room holding fruit?
Your mother loved this bowl, and if she were here right now, she'd be furious.
Then maybe she shouldn't put it in the middle of the living room and instead use a cheaper bowl. Also, who loves bowls? This leads to Justin being grounded because he didn't tie up the dog before he left. I mean, he left before you did, so this is kinda your fault. Also, Dad slips out a banana peel, haha, and now there's a clown.
Halloween! My favorite holiday. Get ready, stray dogs, because Brenda May is on her way.
So Gwen leaves for the party, and apparently that fall broke Dad's neck.
Voila. You make a very convincing Frankenstein.
It's Frankenstein's monster.
Sorry, Siri, for Justin's grounded.
Can I go see him?
I don't think so. He's not supposed to see friends. Right? Isn't that part of the grounded thing?
You are really bad at this parenting thing. You can't cook, you get angry over little things, and you can't even ground right. We waste a bit on the house getting egged and then finally get back to the dog.
I'm grounded and it's all your fault.
Your dad grounded you on Halloween? That's against the kid constitution.
Alright, that's a good line. So Eddie tries convincing Justin to sneak out.
I'm not like you, Eddie. I listen to my parents. I don't break rules and I don't make waves.
Are you a kid or a Supreme Court justice?
I can't even make a joke about that. Just move on. So he convinces him, good deeds and all that. And of course, the best thing to do when trying to sneak out is howl while your dad is only about 30 feet away. So he needs a costume and decides on just a hockey goalie mask. And then we see that clown again, who I guess is the dog catcher.
Come on, don't be scared. I'm a dog-loving clown. Come on, honk my nose.
This is a little creepier than I think they intended. Eddie then convinces Justin to TP someone's house. Good deeds. Gwen dances with that bully Dracula because she's a bitch. Also, Eddie, Justin, TPing in broad daylight isn't a very good idea, as Justin eggs the house because good deeds. Eddie is nearly captured by the dog catcher clown, but Justin saves him. Also, what time is it? Why are they doing this and people trick-or-treating when it's sunlight? Unless this takes place in the southern hemisphere, it should start to get dark around 6 p.m. So are they doing all this at like 4? They continue pulling pranks on kids and adults alike.
You're right, Eddie. These Halloween pranks rock.
I know it's the point and it's early on in the show, but my god, this kid is a little shit. So they decide to get back at the bully, but Justin's afraid he'll get beat up.
He'll destroy me.
He won't know it's you. You're wearing a mask, Einstein.
Yeah, totally won't be able to tell who he is. Fucking idiots. As Eddie is chased by dog catcher clown, Justin goes to dump shaving cream on him.
Hey! Happy Halloween, loser! Justin? When?
Oh, what? She recognized him? The bully grabs him, and while Gwen tries to stop it, it's up to Eddie to save the day, knocking the bully to the ground.
Thanks, Eddie.
It's trick-or-treat time, and guess what? I'm all out of treats.
I can't tell if that line was dumb or badass. The girls trip him into the pond, I guess, humiliating him. Even this guy in the racially insensitive costume laughs at him. Oh, and the dog catcher clown lands in the cooler full of shaving cream, allowing the two to run away. Justin then realizes he has to make up for his mistakes.
Okay, I got carried away. We both did. And now we have to make up for it.
It was way too easy to convince you to be an asshole. So they go inside, meaning I guess they don't go clean up, and the episode ends.
Okay, now that sounded like a real werewolf.
Well, that was bad. Pretty much for the most standard reasons an episode can be bad. I didn't like any of the characters and it wasn't funny. I shouldn't be rooting for the bully to beat up Justin or the dog catcher to catch Eddie. I didn't like Gwen, I didn't like the dad. Besides Brenda Song's character, I didn't care about anyone. It's generic, boring, and for a Halloween episode, it's pretty poor. All of the episode, except for the last minute, is set during the day. They have costumes, but they're pretty generic. This could have been just a generic party they went to and it could have been set on any other day of the year. I'll give the episode and Halloween factor a 3. From what I get, the show got canned after 40 episodes, so we never saw if Eddie got changed back. So for all we know, to this day, he could still be a dog. Or dead. Probably dead. Well, guess that's it, isn't it? Other Norty.
What? How'd you know it was me?
Dude, it wasn't that hard to figure out. Also, why do you keep hitting me in the head? Although, thanks for not tying up my hands this time.
Well, you're welcome.
Why are you wearing a wig?
It's Halloween.
Okay. So, why'd you do this?
Because I wanted to make your Halloween video special.
Well, can't fault you there. So, you applied to your old job yet?
Not yet. Are you sure they won't care?
I guarantee it. Well, happy Halloween!
You're darn tootin' you will.
Dad, if you're gonna act mad, try avoiding expressions like darn tooting.